It did, the whole parking lot just exploded. As soon as I pulled up and got home about 5 minutes ago, the Migos showed up. It's the end of the summer. Migos showed up. Soon as I got back, the Migos, I just got back. You seen I done made videos. It's a good sign though. This is a good sign. Cause y'all done seen me complaining about the grass super high, but today all of a sudden, yeah, grass is, technically this time of year, what we would do, back in my own neighborhood when you got a house, you had the end of the year, this time of year, you got about a few more times is what we say to cut the grass. But today, everybody, yeah, heard that black truck she pulled up. You saw a dude just came out there. The other dude's supposed to be up. Yeah, they got everybody. As soon as I come from the store, they all just show up at the same time. She just pulled up. When I pulled up, that chick that was in that car talking to the dude at the end. Then the other dude, see, there's nothing to check on, bro. The other dude, the red car, as soon as I backed in, she gets out. She waited for me. The car was sitting here. And then I backed up. Then she gets out, goes inside. She inside. I don't care. I don't pay attention. But when you want me to see it, you wait and put on a show so I see it. You wanted me to see it. It says she blows the horn, hits the horn. But anyway, we'll let them finish, because I got, but I'm just saying, yeah. So everybody had to, and they usually, these niggas are quick. That's what I'm saying. They're quick. They just hit it. Boom, 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 boom. Who knows how much the Migos. Everybody hired the Migos. Big F-150. Shit like that. So, like I said, when I buy apartments, I guarantee not to hire no Migos. Well, no, I can't say that. Well, yeah, yes I can. Yes I can. I can. Right. Properties. So, but like I said, I don't mind. I don't care. They hit it real quick and then leave. They do not. They just. Hey, that's a hustle. Who knows how much they get? Probably $100 or something. And they, all day they got more contracts probably. Yeah, but. So the bosses. So this is what the bosses at Kamala Harris are concentrating on, just aggravating people or trying to keep people from talking. That's what they concentrate on. It's like what did they think I was gonna do? See how fast? And he's done already. You saw that? I've been talking for 3 minutes. He's done. He parked, pulled out. Like I said, you saw I had one bag, that Postmates bag. I had one bag of stuff from Aldi's, basically what I bought. Some plums, peaches, dried apricots, and some potatoes, a bag of potatoes, raw potatoes, so I could bake them or make French fries, home fries, or whatever. Yeah, so all I didn't have to go back repeatedly. And so as soon as I pull up, he pulls up. Then that chick in the black car, and talking to that other dude who, one of them 2008 niggas. He pulls up too. His chick but like I said, the other chick. So everybody was here. As soon as I got home, the chick in the red car was here. It was like, yeah, y'all making noise. I need to try to find somewhere where ain't no noise. Yeah. And, he hit it real quick. You see how fast they hit that shit? He's like, do. Yeah, bro, don't be looking over here like that. Yeah, just do your job and get the fuck on. Don't look over here like, Yeah, y'all. Hey, I don't pay for it. Like I said, I'm not paying niggas to come do a quick hit job and leave. See what I'm saying? I'm definitely ain't paying no illegal Migos to come do a quick hit job. But that's on him. He's the property owner. I really don't care. So like I said, everybody showed up. Soon as I pull up, she was there already. Then the other chick, and that's all they talk about. So yeah, it's like you're not gonna get, my little duty to the country is just putting y'all on blast for this weird ass. You like all they did? No, there's no such thing as coincidence. Soon as I make videos all the time, live stream. Nobody. All of a sudden today on Thursday, everybody in the world descends on our small apartment complex. It only has 6 whole units. 6 units all together. Everybody converge at the same time. It would be, it's like astronomical. The chances, you have a better chance of getting struck by lightning. Everything just converge. The stars and the moons converge at the same perfect time. It's like, but Democrats, they don't understand. People don't, we think, same people we think, we're logical. They don't understand logical people. That's their problem. That's why we always win. They don't understand logic. They really don't. And do you really want people who don't understand logic in charge of the whole country? We're going to get slaughtered if one of all these other crazy China, Russia, North Korea decide, because you got emotional people who don't understand logic. Like I said, I'm too logical to do what they just did. I'm like, no, he gonna know. I'm like, no, that's illegal. I'm not, no, y'all go, emotion. You're scary. That's an emotion. You saying that is an emotion. Logically, it's like, no, I don't care how many people you got at the top. No, man, you can't get there's no chance. You can't get convicted. No, I don't play that game. I really don't. I don't play, taking chances. And then you know how many niggas sitting in prison because they listened to somebody illogical. You got plenty of people who did it on their own, or you got logical people who got caught. Seriously. But there are plenty of people who just listen to some illogical dummy or female, and now they sitting in prison. And females who listen to the illogical bitch or illogical nigga, and now they sitting in prison. It's like, no, this shit, what they do, like if they would have called, hey, everybody be here, he's on his way back now. Yeah, he'll be back he'll be back. Yeah, nah, bro, I'm not doing that. You got me fucked up. Ain't no way. I don't give a fuck about no Kamala and no communists and no bums on the street. They need to go to church. They need to go to the homeless shelter and do what they got to do to change their life and fix their life. That ain't our job, right? We're not evil. Y'all the evil motherfuckers because y'all keeping them, like I said, like human pets, sitting on the street, having a party. While these niggas on the street, laying on the street, they having a party. It's finna be wintertime. These motherfuckers partying. Remember that what was that? When we was kids, is an old, what you call it? Old fable. One of them, was it Aesop's fable? The one where the who played and danced? The grasshopper, well, somebody played and danced while the ant or whatever worked all winter. And I want to hear it. I want to hear it. Bottom line, that's all y'all doing. All right, so now, I mean, like I said, these folks going crazy. Look at Dusty Rhodes, Hacksaw Jim Duggan, the skinny version, yeah, bootleg Hulk Hogan or whatever. You saw, he just drove by. Kid Rock, yeah, the broke Kid Rock just drove by with a cigarette in his mouth. I'm just being funny that way. I don't know. You remember that girl I told you I was working with? That last job I was on, beginning of this year, and she was like, "Oh, I miss my car because you just stick your head, da 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 da." But her car broke down. It was a used car, and they had her try to be. I wasn't embarrassed or anything. I'm like, that's your problem. That's why your car is broke now. No, because that's all you cared about. It's like they showed you, oh, you just stick your hand in here and the door opens, and you was like, ooh, wow. And you didn't care. Like with this car, what I cared when I got there, pop the hood. Let me listen to it. Okay. Let me do it there. All right, let me drive it. Transmission strong. And stuff went wrong, remember? I made videos, but he fixed it. So one he fixed for free. And lastly, the starter went out. What was that? Last month, right? That was, remember I took it to Nissan. It was like $100 to find out, but they was like $1,300. It was like, yeah, nah. Thanks anyway, but hey, here's you earned your $100, uh, diagnostic fee. I ain't got no problem with that. And I went back to him because I know sure enough, yeah. The starter was like $100 or something, and he charged me like 80 to throw it on there because they got a whole shop. So I already know that, yeah, they like $1,300 for a starter. Like, you crazy. Even if this where I got it from, either AutoZone or I went to about 4 places. Napa. Really, I was just looking for the cheapest price because I don't care if it burn out, but it'll take years before it burn out. So I'm like, yeah, they probably, how many in one day do they do? And I know he got, how many contracts. And you can't say they work harder than the Americans, because all he did, you saw it. I was here the whole time filming. I wasn't filming him. I'm just trying to talk because of, everybody showed up soon as I got home. There's no such thing as coincidence. That's logic, not emotions. That's why I said y'all crazy. Logic dictates there's no such thing as a coincidence, right? All right, so he hit over there. He hit over there with the big one and rode it back up in there, pulled out the little blower. Bloom, 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 bloom. The other dude had the weed eater and hit that black and left. That's a hustle. That is a fucking hustle. And they had her come out and do all that shit. So they're mad. They really are. They really are mad about, this. I don't know what it's supposed to be about. What is that? What does that do? Must be witchcraft. Ain't nobody breaking. I'm standing right here. Nobody's gonna break in your car. So it don't matter if I know you. I don't have to. Okay, another thing, I might go inside. I give you that much. I might but I'm gonna be out here for a minute though. Y'all know that. What is that? A cloud in a cloud? Look right there. I mean, ain't nothing special. No rain cloud or. Oh yeah, right there. There's a shadow of a cloud in a cloud or whatever the fuck. But anyway, back to business. All right, so the funny is, like I said, the Kamala party, these niggas was having a Kamala party. I ain't even going into all that. Will Biden step down? I got too much, I got to make fun of these niggas and they partying. It's not even about their partying. They're partying before they counting their chickens. It's not even about it's not whether logical or super. It's just the fact they're supporting, they're casting their lot with one a demonic person and a demonic party, the Democrats. You're casting your lot with the devil and partying about it, win or lose. That look up what that means. Just casting your lot. You're not getting, my vote. That comes from before the United States even existed. But anyway, I'm trying to type with one hand. This is what it reminds me of. Because what this is a satire of is all you got to do is throw on some music, and that's all black people supposedly care about. And see, men like us, we don't like that shit. That's why we listen to hardcore, this and that. But all the rest of it, they just want to party. Hey, yeah, oh shit now, yeah, all the puffy shit.
Slow, brother. Please, people! You saw the tape? The girl testified she was underage.
And this ain't me saying that, R. Kelly. It's just the juxtaposition of what I just saw down there on that avenue I was just on or whatever.
You're not allowed to do that to a little girl. We have a videotape.
Go tell that to your white bitch.
Mm-hmm. But the girl was... prosecution rests. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, all that needs to be said is this.
And you just saw it. You saw it live. You saw it on my live stream. These niggas out there partying. I mean, look, it'd be different if it's just two candidates that maybe had different opinions. But we got a candidate that's definitely anti-American, a communist, a fraud. There's evidence, not just of her politics. She's lying about her grandma, all that type of stuff, her race, just a liar in general. And they're partying.
This.
Yo, y'all like, yeah, you should have.
What the hell is wrong with you people? Every famous nigga that gets arrested is nothing else.
Yeah, this is like R. Kelly is like Kamala is like all they do is look what she had Megan Thee Stallion. Yeah, she just throws some music, but and Beyonce didn't perform 'cause like they said she don't do shit for free. But I didn't know her tickets were that expensive. They like shit. They get the cheap seats are $300 or $400 way back at the top of the stadium, much less up front. Yeah, okay. But whatever. All right, now back to, like I said, you saw it. What the hell is, what? It's just way too much. It's just too much to even. These fools are going, man. That's what I'm telling y'all. Y'all need to watch out. They're going crazy, man. They got them going crazy. I just went to Aldi's and these fools lost their damn mind. You know, this shit. I'm telling you know this shit is crazy, man.
Don't pay anything to fix your roof. Homeowners can get a free roof with zero
citizens. So no, I do not support the.
I forgot about
What
this
I'm
one.
about to share may be a bit shocking to those who have known me for a long time. I used to be an angry feminist who blamed everything on the patriarchy. I joined the Pink Pussy Hat women's marches with this. I am not being paid a single cent to share my real life story with you about who I was and who I am now. What I'm about to share may be a bit shocking to those who have known me for a long time as a passionate Democrat. I wasn't just an Obama and Biden voter. I was an activist. Here's an old Vote Blue pin. And here's a button that says no one is illegal. I love them because they remind me of how idealistic I used to be. I really believed all illegal migrants were just trying to escape a bad situation.
All right, and I said this about a couple of years ago because they kept every time they bring up these little stupid what is it? What's the word? Platitudes or something? I don't know. The saying that they got, you know, no one's illegal, and she tells it. She does this. She really is. Well, there's a lot of them, but she's a convert. She's seen the light, but she's what you call an old school, really educated person. Yeah, I could tell. You could tell. I'll let it play. But I asked somebody too, a black person, older black person. I was like, okay, all this, you know, Democrats cape, you know, putting on they cape. They putting on their cape. I'll save you, you know, for illegal immigrants, illegal aliens, not even illegal immigrants. You alien to a country illegally, but okay, how come a nigga can't escape a situation? You remember back like in the 80s and 90s, early that was a, you know, they couldn't just escape. And still, yeah, why nigga? Okay, if that's the case. They escaping the fucked up city. How come a nigga in the projects can't escape? He can't flee to Canada and claim asylum. You know, you in the say New York City's close to Canada, but you know they be walking hundreds of miles. Say you walk from all the way from Georgia, the projects in Georgia, and walk all the way to Canada. You can't sneak into Canada and claim asylum. What the hell is? They got a sign. What does that say? I can't see it now. I wasn't paying attention. He gonna turn. So they own it today. What is that? I know it say Biden Harris. It's a little too late. Seriously, y'all. You know them signs. I go on this. I was on that street a couple of days ago. Probably going to Aldi's, and they didn't have no signs. They wait. That shows you right there. They're unprepared. Y'all wait to the last. What is it? Thursday? 5 days to start doing all. And then on top of it, your candidate still hasn't said anything. What is that supposed to? If I just saw that vote Trump, and he, you know, we don't know nothing about him. You know, that's not gonna change your opinion. And that's not a coincidence either. But yeah, you can't. And they all they could say was, "I just never thought of that." Yeah, why can't black folks who is, you know, they're escaping the you know the cartels and trafficking and da. Okay, how come a black person where gangs are taking over, you know, whatever, somewhere Chicago, somewhere in Atlanta or wherever, New York, why they can't escape and go to Canada and claim asylum? Ain't no other country, no country in the world is doing this shit. Well, a few, but the ones in Europe, they're accepting, same thing. It's the same type of shit. They got the Sudan people or whatever, or whoever they are. But Poland said no. We don't care if you're a fucking world class doctor. No, it's not illegally. You're not coming in like that. We don't care who you are. Oh, they coming to work. They tried that. Well, they working. Some of them pay tax. We don't care. No, we don't care if you're working. It's bye, leave. You ain't supposed to be here. That's the end of it. There's no debate. Like I said, but Democrats, they try to be slick and use lawfare against everybody else, and then they're stern. It's like you can't be a hypocrite like that. But like I said, to them it's witchcraft. They're trying to belittle people, and the good thing, stupid people think that work. That's what I said. A smart person, you don't do that. Especially if somebody has a different skill, he's good at what they're doing. You don't sabotage them and then try to see, because that's what it is, jealousy. So you get mad at the person's skill set, and you think he's doing it on purpose to make you look bad. And no, he's not thinking about you. He or she is not thinking about you. You're just looking at that person because you can't do it. Sometimes you literally can't get it, and the other person picked it up like that. I done that before. I didn't realize people, niggas like that, so evil. Well, some niggas, and then so yeah, it's like, but this is at one point she's one of them dangerous people. She's telling the truth though. She's telling the truth. She's confessing. Yeah, she really thought, oh, they're escaping, and da 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 da.
That situation. I had no idea how naive I was. I didn't know about the
See what
terrorists
she said? Naive.
who travel through South America and then cross our border. One just needs to look at the riots and protests in the streets of New York City and the flags they're flying and the ones they're burning to know that they are here. Trump will deport any of them here illegally, and I fully support that plan. That's reason number one I walked away from the Dems. I'm going to share 5 more reasons I walked away. I started to realize how badly I'd been lied to by the media. The most famous example being the Very Fine People hoax. If you've never listened to the full unedited clip, you need to. For every Trumpism from the media, there's an unedited clip that betrays their bias. I used to be a major advocate for public schools because I was a teacher for many years. This was before schools were weaponized to indoctrinate kids to be woke. This was also before schools were weaponized to teach first graders. Yes, first graders, about gender transitions without giving parents a chance to keep their children out of this instruction. The National Review reported on October 9th that parents in Pennsylvania won this court case. The judge rules that the teacher's conduct showed, quote, intolerance and disrespect for the religious or moral beliefs and authority of the parents. Imagine if Kamala gets to pack the Supreme Court, what will happen to parents' rights regarding their children at school? Simple. They'll disappear. I was a teacher before schools allowed boys to compete in girls' sports, steal girls' scholarships, and destroy the intent of Title IX. I was a teacher before.
And I still don't understand why anybody on either side is tolerating that. Because if it's biological, and we seen Ellen DeGeneres, this and that, how come there are no women, biological females who are in high school trying to, it should be both ways then. It shouldn't just be guys who think they're girls. Why is it, it's like that's, immediately that should have been like, no, then why aren't there girls, biological females who want to compete against the men, and vice versa? It's only one-sided. That's how you know it's all a tactic. That it's their same tactic. If you say, oh, you're a phobe, you're phobe this, you're phobe that, it's like, no, you didn't think it all the way through, buddy. You got to have some, like I said, Chaz Bono, one of the famous ones, because she's Sonny Bono and Cher's daughter. Well, taste to Chaz. Really, the reason I only know about her, that was the heyday of the talk shows. As she or whatever, Chaz was on one of them. I don't know who it was. It was like, I don't know if it was Ricky Lake or Jerry Springer before they really went off the edge. I don't know who it was. You know, you just flipping. Really, yeah, just flipping the channel. Well, just changing channels and shit. And back then, you know who Cher was. I guess it was maybe the early 2000s. Like, oh, at the time, it wasn't. That's what I'm saying. Most of us forgot. Wasn't no big deal. So if they was trying to start something, nobody got outraged or, oh, we can't believe it. Blah 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 blah. Nobody cared. Like I said, more than likely that was the beginning of the "you're not the father" stages. So that's what you were hoping if you watched it. You were hoping for another episode of "you're not the father" shenanigans. If anything, the early 2000s. And but did they try to have a serious episode or something with Chaz Bono? But that's how I know about that from the talk show. Like I said, you're looking for you are not the father. Oh, okay, yeah. This is 3 days ago. So Adidas still sending me stuff, right? Anniversary, whatever. Addy Club. Like I said, I bought these decades ago. I mean, not decades, but with years ago. Yeah, I get so much, the advertisement. I can't even find the one where I would have to scroll down for years to see the shipment. And like I said, I just bought these from the website. And like I said, the reason I couldn't get the white with black stripe was because they were out of stock. And check back next week, or matter of fact, we'll email you when they're back. But I didn't. It wasn't that serious, and it's been years. That's what I meant when I said I wish they had the black one. I mean, white with black stripe. You'll not wish no such thing as wish. I was like, oh man, I ain't get them. You know, I didn't finish because, like I said, you didn't think about it like that. It wasn't that big a deal. But I'm gonna let that one play. Like I said, it's just so much. They're doing so much. Instead of putting a candidate forward that knows what they're doing, they're doing all this crazy stuff, trying to just out of silence people. Shut up, y'all better stop talking. That's your that's your strategy. Instead of actually doing a good job as a president or vice president, your strategy is just y'all better stop talking about. Remember they've been saying it. Why are we holding Kamala to such strict standards? What are you talking about? She want to be the leader of the free world. If she can't handle that, then she definitely ain't finna be president. Like we just supposed to give her a pass. Oh, okay, yeah, it don't matter. Don't be strict on her.
Before schools were weaponized to teach anti-Zionism under the guise of social justice. Now I completely understand why parents want school choice, and I totally support school choice. Trump supports expanding school choice, and that's reason number 2. I walked away from the Dems. I used to be an angry feminist who blamed everything on the patriarchy. I joined the Pink Pussy Hat women's marches with the same so-called feminists who couldn't bring themselves to acknowledge that rape and sexual violence occurred on October 7th, 1 year ago, during the attack on Israel. I will never march with them again. I am done being used by progressive movements so they can cause more hate and division between women and men and between white people and people of color. And that's reason number 3. I walked away from the Dems. By the way, Trump is not going to create a federal ban on abortion. Abortion has been dangled like a carrot for decades. Obama promised to codify Roe in a law. It never happened. Biden promised to codify Roe in a law. It didn't happen. Kamala is promising to codify Roe in a law.
Yeah, that's all they got. Everybody, they laugh. All they got is fake laughing. How is that supposed to help poor people? I don't get it. These fake ass niggas, house niggas, and they leaders, they always got the it's like, no, that's all they got. These people, it's like, all you got to do though is just keep doing what you do, accomplish your goals, and they'll still be here smoking weed, while you're long gone, prospering. That's what they're trying to stop you from. Don't let them, anybody, don't let them stop you. Like I do, I just pointed out for y'all. Really, I do it for y'all, so y'all know. Don't let them, getting, this whole weak tribe. Yeah, they're a weak tribe. They're a cult, a tribe of weak-minded people who want everybody to come down to their level. They want to grab crabs in a bucket. They just want everybody to be broke like them.
Now let's talk about the economy. Businesses lost $122 billion to retail theft in 2023, which is $20 billion more than in 2022. For the economy. Businesses lost $122 billion to retail theft in 2023, which is $20 billion more than in 2022. We're all paying for that in increased prices. Energy is up 34%, groceries are up 22%. This is not sustainable for non-Hollywood celebrities who depend on a regular paycheck to survive. Most Americans get about a 3% raise once a year. That doesn't help at all with this meteoric rise in inflation. Unemployment claims have hit a 14-month high. I myself separated from my former employer a few months ago and have submitted many applications since then. I cannot afford to earn less than the average salary in my state, or I won't be able to pay my rent, my bills, and my taxes, much less save for retirement. By the way, right now, I can afford to retire comfortably for approximately 12 minutes. So no, Bidenomics does not work for me, and that's reason number 4. I walked away from the Dems. What about crime? When I was a liberal Democrat, it was all about defund the police. They say data doesn't lie, except for when it does. Did you know that in 2021, less than 63% of police departments sent their data to the FBI? Guess which Democrat-led cities failed to provide their crime data? You got it, New York, Chicago, and LA. In 2023, the FBI reported 5,941 aggravated assaults in Nashville, but Nashville's own data shows 6,900 aggravated assaults. Hey, Nashville, chill out. In 2022, only 43% of violent crime victims actually reported the crime to the police, and these examples all prove that when Trump says the FBI crime data is not accurate, he's correct. The Washington Examiner analyzed crime data from the Major Cities Chiefs Association, which tracks reports across 70 major cities. They found that since 2019, murder rates are up 23% and aggravated assaults are up 26%. And guess which city is one of the ones that reported a significant increase in robberies over just the last year? Minneapolis, in Tim Walz's state of Minnesota. And guess which city is one of the ones that reported a significant increase in assaults over the last year? Aurora, Colorado, where the Trendy Arawa gang has been terrorizing citizens. So no, I do not support defunding the police, and neither does Trump. That's reason number 5, I walked away from the Dems. Now, on to everyone's favorite topic, electric cars. Kamala wants to outlaw gas cars and mandate all EVs by 2030. You'd think Elon Musk would love Kamala's agenda, except he's supporting Trump. Why? Because he understands, like so many of us, that the entire Constitution is at stake. We are no longer fooled by the Trump is a threat to democracy line. Dems have robbed the bank. There's no money left because they've wasted billions. In 2021, Congress approved $7.5 billion to build tens of thousands of EV chargers. Politico reported in December 2023 that not a single charger had been built yet. In 3.5 years, only 7 charging stations were completed. Those kinds of numbers wouldn't get someone hired as a manager of a fast food restaurant, much less CEO of a Fortune 500 company. What other numbers would tank someone's promotion? Well, there's this thing called the broadband rollout, otherwise known as a fiasco, as the Wall Street Journal put it. Kamala had 3.5 years and $42.5 billion, that's right, $42.5 billion to implement broadband connectivity in rural areas. To this day, not one rural home has been connected with that money. We have a failed border czar and a failed broadband czar wanting to...
And that was literally her job as vice president. That was what she was given it. This, like, you know, if you ever on a smaller level, like we'll use fast food, you handle it and take whoever you need. You know, anybody who ever been in leadership. Yeah, you know, say it's 10 of y'all. So your assistant will be your Kamala. And you just give them the information what need to be done before the end of the day and take whoever you need. A good, you know, if she knew what she was doing, she probably only need 2, you know, we'll just say 2 or 3 people, and y'all come. And he's not gonna question you, he or she. End of the day, the shit's supposed to be done. End of the day is 3.5 years later, getting elected in 2020 or whatever, you know. Yeah, we'll just say that 2020, and like she said, 45 billion, nothing is done. And you can't say, well, you know, that's the whole, no, that was, and she literally had, and all she had to do is just sign paper and tell people this and that, you do this, you do that. That's all she had to do. She couldn't even do that. So where's the money? Is either people that laugh and we don't want to hear it, they know what's going on. They're one of them. You know, that's the only reason. But the thing is, I'm like, why are you still here? Why are you here? And you're helping them, and they promised you money like after, you know, in January next week? You know, you saw them just pull off. Did they promise y'all any money? Why are y'all still riding around that dusty ass Mazda? And he's still living here. Why ain't y'all living in one of these houses that cost $1 million? Since y'all caping, so it's like, I don't even get that. You caping for these people, and they stealing all the money, and they ain't giving y'all shit. I wouldn't take it, but y'all clearly, and like I said, you will get this like a crime. I mean, what I'm saying, I'm trying to give you the example. It's like for your soul, it's like a RICO charge. Y'all go get the same charges as Kamala and them and Obama when it comes Judgment Day, and you spent your life riding around in a dusty ass Mazda while Obama lived on Martha's Vineyard and he didn't earn it. But at least when he get judged and sent to hell, he, you know, at least had big millions and stole millions of dollars. Y'all still walking around like bums and shit. Not like bums, are bums. You know? What is that little, you know, the young, you know, that remind me of my old neighborhood. This guy. They would we had one guy, one or two, even my own neighborhood, most of us we did, you know, and look, if you look at him, his shins are dusty, and he walked around, you know, I guess, are those gang signs? I can't tell. It don't look like it. Look like he's special. But he reminded me of somebody from my hood. That's what I'm saying. You know, there's really only like 1 or 2. Even in my own neighborhood, this was after I got out of the Army. Same thing. He walk around singing or rapping, talking to himself. This was 20 years ago. And then, oh, you know what? I found out one of his problems. He had been getting like a check from Social Security or something since he was little. But his mama takes it and don't give it to him, and he'd be walking around. He'd ask me for money, and I would give him money, and but everybody know him, and da 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 da. I didn't know him because he's younger than me, right? He's like 18 and I'm at this point I'm like 27, so yeah, there's no way we intersect. When I was in high school, 14, 15, 16, he was a little boy, like 8 years old, I was 5. Then when I went in the army, and so now I'm out, he's like 20 or 19, and he just running. He looked just like him, just running around, just da da da, ashy. Yeah, that's the first time that reminded me. I've thought of that. They don't look just like they're similar, same skin tone. They just whatever. And that the guy I'm talking about obviously is closer to my age, but ain't no closer. But that guy that just walked by looked like him 20 years ago or 21. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
To run the country. Voting for this kind of ineffectiveness is the definition of insanity. That's reason number 6. I walked away from the Dems. I'll close with this. I'm an American. I'm also an American Jew. And I firmly believe, after listening to hundreds of hours of policy experts' analysis, that Jews are in far greater danger with a Kamala Harris administration than with a Trump-Vance administration. Trump created an executive order to include anti-Semitism under Title VI, which the media never talks about, and I didn't know about until I walked away from the Dems. Kamala said,
See, everybody's telling a few people are being reached, right? She's telling the truth. She's all this stuff that Trump did, and you go on right now, this second, you go on MSM, they're lying, and she's telling the truth. These are executive orders, and she's a Jew, American Jew, and she thought Trump was anti. She believed all of. She drunk all that Kool-Aid. She drunk. I mean, she drunk the good times Kool-Aid. She drunk like the like when I was a real little kid, like 4 or 5. Yeah, we all had the Kool-Aid back then, and when you get a little older, like 5, they would let us make it. And like, yeah, because they did it on purpose, because they thought it was cute. Because we did, they'd catch us pouring all that sugar in the Kool-Aid. We get in trouble for pouring it, like the good times Kool-Aid. Yeah, the good times, all that damn sugar at the bottom. Once all the Kool-Aid is drunk, that was she drunk, that good times Kool-Aid with all that sugar in it. She drunk all the Kool-Aid. But at least yeah, she done went to the dentist and got her. She stopped drinking the Kool-Aid. She said, "Fuck that."
She was part of the major decisions in the Biden administration, and she can't think of anything she'd do differently. Not a thing. How many more American women will be raped and murdered by illegal immigrants? How many more young female athletes will lose games and scholarships because of boys who identify as a girl? How many more students will be indoctrinated to hate Israel and Jews? How many more American hostages will be held captive and not released? Enough already. Smart people are willing to change their mind. Smart people can objectively evaluate information and course correct even when it means admitting that they were wrong. If you really stand against hate.
All right, here's another one. That dude, he really did say some funny shit. And dude got mad like a little bitch. But let me hold up. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. And so the other one, the dude, the comedian, right? This is with them and how they they just play victim. They talk shit then play victim. And the guy, he he's on MSNBC or CNN or whichever one it was. One of them.
Daughter of a woman accused in a gruesome murder in Prince George's County takes the stand.
Candace Craig is charged with killing and dismembering her own mother. Her daughter.
He did ask the judge to make himself available if it comes back from federal.
What is this crap?
Pennsylvania courtroom.
NBC tip. I'm just looking for something. But
Did attend the hearing today, which was packed with reporters from across the world. This just days after filing a lawsuit targeting Musk, who's been an
now that lawsuit, I'll say right quick, what they're saying is he didn't have the right such and such bullshit. Just something about because they know he got lawyers and he checked before he done one thing, before he even did it. Everybody, the same person know damn well, they did it on purpose. They had their lawyers check the Constitution and everything. So and the Democrats know that too. So what this guy is saying, I saw it yesterday. He it's like doing some kind of, he's saying that the lottery aspect of it, they didn't notify, they did or something, they, some kind of small what's it called, maybe, something, that's what they're trying, because everybody, as soon as he did it, even for a second, I'm like, what is they doing? What was that last week? That's illegal, right? But I'm like, nah. Then everybody's like, no, it's like, nah, they know better. They got, legal, constitutional, legal staff. And they checked before they did anything. And he didn't say vote for Trump. He just said, that. Anyway, so all this is just they're mad trying to find something. Yeah, it's like, is this the same DA not charging actual criminals? Yeah, okay, that's another one. 2000, yeah, giving away all kinds of incentives for people to get vaccinated. But anyway, so you already know. This is just, their last desperate. They expected all this. It's called chess. 4D chess, not even 3. This 4D is like the Dems are so stupid. They just keep, it's like a fight. You ever seen a bad fight, a real fight, either a street fight or a professional boxing match? And someone just keeps walking into it, and it gets to a point, everybody's like, damn, man, stop. I done seen some. I never been in one like that, I've just said I never have. But we all like, damn, this is like the Democrats, like, just stop. It's like you living at this point. If this is two humans, if you say the Democrats and the Republicans are like two humans fighting, at this point it's like the Democrats are walking into a fist. Just keep watching, like, just stop. All the judges are showing that they don't know what they're doing, or either they done sold out so bad that they don't care about looking stupid or doing something that's unethical, because whatever they have against them is way worse than being, getting disbarred or going to prison. But whatever they done, I can't imagine whatever they done and they got on video or something is way worse, and they do not care. They don't. They're like, yo, you better do it. I can't do that. I lose my, that's my judgeship. I'll be fired. I'll be disbarred. I'll be this and that. All my cases will be overturned. And that. Yo, if you don't do it, you know what we got on you. That's the only thing I can think of for them to be that crazy and doing this stuff. Just, I mean, it's just getting more bizarre. Bizarre ain't even a word. This is just, I don't know. It's not even a Twilight. This ain't even a Twilight Zone. It's the Outer Limits or whatever. I don't know what the fuck we done fucked up and got put in, or I don't know.
Should not. No, you just said it should be killed. No.
All right, so here again, CNN. Oh yeah, I forgot about him. He got on a black T-shirt. Everybody got on the black. I forgot about him. Him too. This was yesterday. So the word. So these people, these tell, but the video's still good though. Funny.
On CNN, calling Ryan Gadursky, who Ryan Gadursky is a talking head on CNN. He's a writer and author. He's a pundit, right? But he's calling him a Nazi. So this is the setup here. Of course, this is obviously the losing argument. This is a
Hey, be careful with that. They say it can puncture the skin of a rhino from a... Ow! Oh!
Wait a minute, didn't that dude just drive by? Remember I said it was a dude about 20 minutes ago, and I said, it looked like he had a mullet, he had a cigarette in his mouth. He just drove by. He just, if you were watching this video, it's a white boy just drove by. He didn't look over here. It's just funny. He had a mullet, but he had a beard too. I said, who's that? The broke kid rock or something? And he had a cigarette hanging out his mouth. It's like, you lost at it, buddy. You supposed to be. I ain't seen niggas like that since I was in Birmingham. Like I said, when you had niggas like that. Them your country connections, or whatever. Or when I was working at this pipe plant, they had these, the street pipes. That go into the sewers, the big old giant 30-inch pipes, all that. The dude, he looked like him. He trained me, and he was supposed to train me. That dude, he just looked I forgot they look.
Yes! That's awesome! You just took one in the jugular, man!
What's up, guys? Your boy Benny. We've watched a lot of cable news. It's often quite entertaining, especially when you have differing viewpoints and emotions may boil over in this current kinetic political environment and landscape. But who doggy were we not prepared for this? Typically in headlines, we'll say that an anchor's jaw hits the floor, or that guests gasp, or producers cut the feed. And all three of those things actually did, in fact, just happen live on CNN. When a conservative and a far left-winger argued over the term Nazi, and, then this happened.
Called Nazis, stop doing...
You're called an anti-Semite more than anyone else's table.
Yeah.
And people would sit there and... No, by me. I never called you an anti-Semite. Okay. I mean, I'm not sitting here saying...
I'm a supporter of the Palestinians, so I'm used to it.
Yeah, I hope your beeper doesn't go off.
That shit is funny. That's old school, see? That shit is funny as hell. Look, in my day, we just would have bust out laughing. The new age kids, yeah, they gonna run around. Oh, but that is what it is. It's the and one mixtape. Oh, what are the Ruckus Park, somebody done dunked on somebody. Oh, that shit is that nigga stupid. And the fact he did it on CNN or MSNBC. Yo, this is the old school. This shit is funny as hell. And then you look at his face though. The dude trying to the whole time. That's what I'm saying. People getting tired of them. All of them. I don't care what race you are. These liberals. Trying to talk shit, and they're the only ones that can talk. And then if you say something back to they bitch ass, then they play look, he'll play victim.
A far left-winger argued over the term Nazi, and then this happened.
Called Nazis, stop doing...
You're called an anti-Semite more than anyone else's table.
Yeah.
And people would sit there and... No, by me. I never called you an anti-Semite. Okay. I mean, I'm not sitting here saying...
I'm a supporter of the Palestinians, so I'm used to it.
Yeah, I hope your beeper doesn't go off.
Now, I did something about it. Is that a news chopper? Yeah, everybody choppers is flying over here. But remember, I thought this. Yeah, everybody thought that shit was funny. First of all, that they still using beepers in the first place. You know, but the beepers, were put so the people, and I said something about that a couple of weeks ago. Whenever the beeper escapade.
Ladies and gentlemen, that individual is named Mehdi Hassan. Mehdi Hassan is a far left-wing radical sociopath and socialist who has had every single show that he's ever tried to launch in cable TV canceled, including his show on Al Jazeera and The Intercept, and his MSNBC show that was just canceled recently because it was too radical. Okay, if you're losing MSNBC, then you got a problem. All right. So during the 2023 Israel-Hamas war, MSNBC canceled Hassan's show. NBC stated that the change was a coincidental. Politico noted the decision made the networks in favor of more straight news coverage of the conflict. Uh-oh. So MSNBC canceled all of Hassan's show. So this guy. So this guy's now crawling through the sewage pipe of corporate media and found himself on CNN. He's, of course, on CNN calling Ryan Gudersky, who Ryan Gudersky is a talking head on CNN. He's a writer, an author, he's a pundit, right? But he's calling him a Nazi. So this is the setup here. Of course, this is obviously the losing part.
This is our thing, though. They want everything to go one way. They're like children. We can say so. That's what we're talking about. What they tried to use was the black folks and minorities and women. And remember, everybody saw that, right? I think I'm the one who told them, "Nah, don't fall for that shit. Don't let nobody." It's like letting somebody smack you or whatever, and saying, and throwing on their glasses. So that's what they tried to do with the BLM riots. And no, it's okay because we're victims. And they're like, no, you don't get to play that gangster shit. And then when somebody get back at your ass, I've been saying it, right? I've been saying it for years. I've been saying it when I was at my other apartment. Go read I ain't deleting none of my videos. They still there. Go through, all the way back to the first one. I don't know how far back and how many it is. I don't look at my videos. But I know what I said. Cause that's just the shit since high school. Nigga, don't talk shit and just get scared when somebody get at your ass. You can't do that. That's how I grew up. It is like, and really it turned out that is how it's always been. I didn't realize it was looking back, hindsight is like that's how. But then, like I said, you got to remember, down south and in New York, but my folks from down south, so they found people who. So the values we were taught. That's where that come from. The church people. They're like, no, don't. Like, they not, no. We put it in our own words. But that's why I said it took me so long to realize what it was. See what I'm saying? Yeah, you can't play, you can't do that. And so that's what he's trying to do. He tried to talk shit. He thought because he's hiding behind the flag of, I'm an activist. I'm fighting for this in Palestine and against the imperialists and the the colonizers and Israel the occupiers. And yeah, so, but we all know it's just like that other video, the one I was just playing, where that walk away video, that one who's, like she said, she drunk the full Kool-Aid, the whole, the picture when you was little, that plastic picture, the Tupperware picture of Kool, she drank the whole thing. She said it, and she had. That's why she had the best, to me, one of the best, because she is very. You can tell she knows what she's talking about. But she was all for it, and it's like that's what's so scary, that people like her, they fell for it. But see, that's the thing. She's a woman, so no matter how smart she is, what she really ain't gonna tell why she fell for it. Somebody put that D on her. And yeah, probably some Mandingo ass nigga was busting her up, or a bunch of them. I don't know, whatever. But I hate this, whatever. It is what it is. But all anybody who know anything, if you know women, it goes out the window. But she told, she said stuff that I didn't even know, when you watching, and she's pointing like, but they would tell them that's what we're talking about. Even her, somebody like her who knows to do your own research, she wouldn't do it. And when she finally did, whatever woke her up, maybe the dude cheated on her, or she found out, or whatever. She's like, what does that have to do? Trust me, it has everything to do with it. And she start doing her own research. Someone like that, like, oh hell no, yeah. She woke up and she brought, like she said, the receipts. So trying to hide and do, I told you it was gonna backfire. It's just like it's y'all gotta have honor, really. Even in the hood, you got to have honor. We ain't call it honor, but basically, ain't no basically. That's what it is. You ain't got no honor, you ain't gonna make it in the game. I don't care what you are. Call yourself, whatever you claim, you ain't gonna make it. Right? You got to have honor. This new age shit, this playing, you got gangsters, so-called, whatever you claim, but you're activists and fighting for this, and no, you full of shit. You know damn well it's a scam. And that's the end of it. You gotta say, I've been told you that. You gotta say, look nigga, give me your shit. Y'all like, look nigga, give me your shit. And we like, why? And, well, because racism is slavery. Like, nah, B, you gotta tell the truth. Look, nigga, give me your shit. Run them pockets, nigga. Why? Cause I said so, motherfucker. That's the end of it. There, that's it. The other person, he got a choice to make. Either give it to you, fight you, or run. You got 3 choices, And most of it, if you give it to him, it's gonna happen every day, right? He gonna keep coming after you. You gotta fight him. You can't, the rest of us, we never been through that. And me personally, I never liked bullying people or that ain't enough money. I might know some niggas, okay, ain't no might in it. I do that, but that's them. And usually it's an older nigga, cause they was still, they all into that, taking money and punking niggas. That was their generation. That ain't enough money for me. I'm like, seriously, that's what it is. I'm like, that is way too much energy. Even if you got you got guns, it still don't matter. It's way too much time, risk, because you get caught, and I'll say they got a chain. You got a chain and $100 in cash, and da. You get caught, you going for armed robbery. But if you've been selling drugs and you know what you're doing, you might get 2 years in minimum security because you ain't get caught with your guns. And first of all, you're doing the right thing, so you got hundreds of $1,000s worth of dope. So you got like 2 or 3 years. You ain't gonna be one of Biden boys getting state penitentiary for $300 worth of crack, and now you got to do 10 years in state penitentiary. Nah, you don't even fuck with that dumb shit. If you can't touch a whole bunch of kilos, don't even fuck with that shit. Seriously, don't. You wasting your time. You better off getting a job at McDonald's. But anyway, back to this shit and the playing victims.
Argument. This is a well-known phenomenon that when you've lost, like an election or an argument, that you call your opponent a Nazi. You say that your opponent is literally Hitler. And this is what they're doing to Trump right now. And it's not working. And it's pathetic. And it's what Mehdi Hassan did.
Well, it's technically working, but not to their plan. It's getting more people on our side. So it's like it is working. It's uniting the country against Kamala and the Democrats.
Live on CNN, which is an evil thing to do, and CNN should not tolerate this type of platform, the platforming of hate like that. You can say on CNN and falsely call every Republican a Nazi and have taken money from Qatar-funded media. But apparently you can't go on CNN and make a joke. I'm glad
Yeah,
America
because he said he works for he didn't work for Al Jazeera, Qatar funded whatever that. But I know he worked for Al Jazeera. But he got to play victim. He's offended, and watch the black people on CNN and whatever CNN, they all get offended too.
what CNN really stands for. Okay. So the setup of all this is that Ryan Gadersky is being called a Nazi on CNN by this guy. And then Ryan Gadersky makes a joke that is a joke predicated on the news of Israeli special forces being behind the beeper bombings, I guess you could call them. It's from a couple weeks ago, where Israeli special forces or some type of Israeli intelligence operation planted explosive devices in beepers that were used by Hamas, the terrorist organization, and they were able to detonate those beepers along with other mobile devices and along with other strategic bombing campaigns.
And see, that's why he got on the black T-shirt. Cause do you remember I said something about that the Trish Reagan chick, and they make these titles because they've been part of the the big time, but they left. Supposedly they saw the light, but clearly they didn't. You're like, what are you talking about? Because he said ripped off, like they physically removed them. Unless I ain't got to that point yet. Now them telling him to leave is not ripped. He was kicked off, booted off, but ripped implies that they actually laid hands on him and took him off the set.
So on in their war against terrorism. So this is sort of like the background of this comment. Wild moment as CNN panelist Ryan Gadersky is thrown off set for outrageous threat live on air during Trump rally debate.
And you see how they call it a threat. How is that a threat? First of all, he don't have the expertise to make a beeper explosive. None of us do, unless you was EOD. Those are special forces guys. Israeli special forces. They work with American special forces all the time. They cross train, blah blah blah. Regular people, regular soldiers, paratroop. We don't know. I don't know how to do that. So how is that a threat? See, that's what they still don't get it with their lies. It's like y'all take people. That's what we call chess. It's like we know to say stuff that y'all gonna take out of context and run with it, and we know sane people, which is majority of the country and world, are gonna laugh at y'all because you're crazy.
So I think it's very important to frame this up here. You shouldn't be allowed to call every Republican a Nazi, and you shouldn't be allowed to throw that term around. But CNN, nobody cared. Nobody cared about that. They cared when Ryan decided to hit back. Here's the full clip, ladies and gentlemen.
That's what I'm saying. They only care, like I said, when somebody get at your ass. They want to be able to talk shit and nobody can do anything. You just got to take it. No, it don't work like that. That's what history. Before America, before there was a Europe, you look at ancient history, same shit. Ain't nothing new under the sun. You can't just talk shit and think you're going to get away with it unless you that dude. Are you Emperor Caesar or something? Or are you, one of them kings of Africa, back in the day? Who are, yeah, you got to be able to do all that. A modern day dictator, that's what y'all think y'all are. It's like, no, it don't work like that.
That resulted in the show's anchor, Abby Phillips, booting Gadersky, who's the founder of the 1776 PAC.
See, that's what didn't I just say that? See, that's what they're mad about, because I keep getting on them for these misleading titles. You can say, well, he was just trying to find another word instead of keep using the same words. No, they did it on purpose for clicks. And with them, I think it's like they're like, well, they act like they're one of us, but they're like y'all. They're one of y'all, because I'm not supposed to say anything, and so they're mad about it. Yeah, calling them out.
And a regular commentator on CNN. He's done some great work on CNN. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the full moment. Here you go.
If you don't want to be called Nazis, stop doing it.
You're called an anti-Semite more than anyone else's table.
Yeah.
And people...
It's like they listening to me. You heard the one hit, the little bitch. You don't want to be called Nazi, step to no. We don't do Nazi shit. You get there from me. If you don't want to be called punk bitch and communist Democrat, stop being a communist. Everything y'all do, even if you try to change the name, you can't change the name. A rose by any other name is still the same. So, oh no, it's the affordable housing. It's this and that. No, you keep trying and nobody's falling for that dumb shit. And now that he hurt your feelings, you want to act like a little bitch because he hurt your little feelings and shit. And watch what happened.
By me, I never called you an anti-Semite. I mean, I'm not sitting here saying
I'm a supporter of the Palestinians. I'm used to it.
Well, I'm hoping the paper doesn't go off. The thing is that
look at his face. Yeah, and then, so you ain't got no comeback. So did you just say, yeah, you act like a little punk?
You should not. No, I said
just said I should be killed.
No, I said that. No,
but see, his mistake, I don't care if you surround it. I'm gonna let it play. His mistake, he apologized. Don't apologize to the motherfucking, they're rabid dogs. Do not, you apologize, that's when they attack. He should have never apologized. Like, yeah, no, I ain't saying, look, yeah, because I'm like, first of all, when he said, oh, did you just threaten me? Bitch, how the fuck did I just threaten you? That's what you say. You just, no, bitch, don't play that shit. That's when you punk their ass out. Bitch, don't fucking lie on me. You heard what I said. It's a fucking joke. Don't fucking goddamn play with me. That's how you handle that. Don't play with me. You trying to play game, because it's serious. In the hood, the shit that he just did with that all of a sudden he got a frown on his face. And the dude is surrounded. Technically, that's some street shit. He's surrounded, and he just turned ugly and shit. Did you just threaten me? Cause he can't. Oh no, nigga, don't go there. Don't play that shit. If you can't take it, you can't take it. But don't play that shit. This whole everybody sitting out here. Yeah, exactly. That's when you get old school shit. I'm gonna make a phone. Hey, keep playing. Nigga, hey, had his whole bitch lit up. Goddamn, don't play no games like that. Don't fucking play like that.
No, by me. I never called you an anti-Semite. I mean, I'm not sitting here saying
I'm a supporter of the Palestinians. I'm used to it.
Yeah, I hope your beeper doesn't go off. The thing is that
you just say I should die.
You should not. No, I said
I should be killed.
No,
see, that's the thing. He's weak though. He said no, I didn't say like, but he's telling the truth. No, he didn't say you should have said die. It's a joke. It's like you can't do that. You can't. Yeah, you start. Hey, you want to go for blow? Metaphorically, blow for blow. Talk shit. Just talk shit. Don't get off. Oh, did you just say? I said, nah, bitch. Don't even play that shit. If that's what you want to do, say it. But don't put it on me. Exactly. Before we blow this bitch up, we finna blow it up in here. You on camera started with me. I got back at your ass. Don't try to play it off and say, oh, nah, nigga, don't do that shit. If that's what you want to do, just say the word, but you started it. I did not say that, so don't even play that shit. Don't even try that shit.
No, I did not say that.
Hold on.
No, I did not.
On live TV.
I said I hope you're...
Let me just stop.
You said you have my beeper
doesn't go off.
You said I'm a supporter
of the Palestinians.
Hamas?
Guys, let me
said
stop.
Palestinian.
Are you?
Am I what? No, of course I'm not. Are you a racist, violent person inciting violence against
Ryan, that's disgusting. That is completely...
I apologize.
Hey, look at the black. See, he said he apologized. Nah, fuck all that. But see, that's what happened when you're beholden, because that's his... Yeah, these woke folks, but he might not be woke, but he don't want to get canceled. So he backed down. That's his paycheck. Yeah, see, that's where we got to fix that. So, nah, you can't let them do that. You can't, you ain't got to back down in that bullshit.
Let's have first block say the Muslim guy should be blown up.
I apologize.
On TV.
Don't say
the Muslim guy should be. See, now he playing victim. He said the Muslim guy should be blown up on live. Like, no, look. You in America talking shit. This is what we do, nigga. Plain and simple. There, you want tissue? You want? Yeah, you got you want to need a box of tissue? You want? But don't step in the arena. Exactly. He stepped in the arena. Now we getting tired of all this soft ass shit where you gotta apologize You know, that shit crazy. Like, nah, bro, you stepped in, you want to start the shit. You remember when we was little? I never liked that shit. New York City, the slap boxing, or not just down south. White boys used to do it too. The slap contest. I never played that. I said no, because I know this shit ain't gonna end well. One, you might have a nigga who really, and actually, I know I can't aim well. Really, I do. I got bad. Even when I'm mad and I try to slap somebody, I miss. And that maybe it's my eyesight. You know, I wear glasses, so I know if we're just doing the slap contest, I might, I done seen it. We done seen it. This is high school. We used, maybe somebody just being funny. Like, I remember back in the day, I'm like, ain't no way in hell I'm finna play a slap contest. But y'all two go ahead. Yeah, sure enough, one nigga cupped somebody's ear. And you already know that's because you can hear it. It's a different sound when you. Yeah, it's like you did this shit on purpose. And that's a fight. But it's like, see that, yeah, these cowards, Democrats, you just cowards, straight up. You're a bunch of fucking punks. You're cowards. In the story.
And I apologize. You literally.
They hide behind women. Look at the black woman. And yeah, she's trying to stick up for. It's like, no, these are two men. You stay out of it, bitch. Seriously, stay out of it. Don't. Don't try to make him apologize. The other dude started that shit. He ended it. Exactly. That dude ended it, and now he wanna cry. Oh, did you just say the mother? No, that's a funny joke. That's a real shit. That nigga said, hope your beeper don't go off, bitch. And he say bitch, but that's basically, I'm a paraphrase. And you can't get mad. Watch your mouth next time. If you can't handle it, don't jump in the ring. Don't jump in the ring, and you can't handle it. What you do, you go back and work out, and then you come back for round 2. Or you just let it go and learn a lesson.
You didn't think I said Hamas.
And now he done made it worse because everybody, this is probably more channels, reporting about how the Muslim dude tried to play victim after calling everybody else a Nazi. And there was somebody get at his ass. And there's a reason Israel didn't start that war. They didn't put them beepers in there and try to kill Muslims. Yeah, like that other video, the one I just played. That one who to walk away, she said her people that she used to be part of, the women denied that on that day, and they was driving through the streets in a truck with Israeli females that they had assaulted, and they were with their bodies. And that's what she said. She really left it. She was left the Democrats because the women, the so-called, what she said, pink pussy hats, the feminists. They were on the Palestinian side. That's why didn't I been telling y'all that these chicks don't talk to even the converts. The converts, meaning they like that type of stuff. So they don't even care. And it's not even that they thinking, well, they're not gonna do it to me because I'm one of them. No, they're used to it. They like it. I don't care what you say. You could be mad. Yeah, I said it. You know damn well I don't apologize or bad. I said I don't say no lies, bitch. You know what I'm saying. You know what I fucking said. You ain't got to ask me did I say it. So you got something to say, just say I don't like what you said. I tell you how to do it. I give you a freebie. You want to be gangster like me, what you say is, I heard what you said, nigga. I don't like that shit. That's what you say. Don't ask me did I say it. Nah, that's how I know you scared. Well, did you say it? Nah, don't ask me. I ain't repeating shit. You heard what I said, nigga. But anyway, let me. I ain't laughing because I'm joking. I'm laughing because I'm so serious. right, so back to the regular scheduled program.
You literally.
I thought you said Hamas. You didn't think I said Hamas. I said I supported Palestinian rights.
Why? Because when you hear Palestinian...
And no, there's more evidence. There's people who went over there and did interviews in the street in Palestine. They all support it. They all, the October 7th, they all, the girls, the females, they all support Hamas. And don't try to see, he's trying to play games. I didn't say Hamas. I just said pro-Palestinian. Like, nope. If that's the case, then you need to be against Hamas. Instead of coming in America arguing with an Israeli, you need to be getting rid of Hamas. Because y'all tired. It's like, again, the juxtaposition, whatever you want, is just like in the neighborhood. So we'll just, I'm just using that as an example. That house right there is selling drugs, and there's drive-bys, all that because of her nephew with You got to get rid of them. You got to get rid of Hamas. You can't tell everybody else to stop talking and You got to clean out your own house in Palestine. If you care, if this and that, y'all victims, y'all tired of Israel doing what they did, get rid of Hamas. Don't try to play these games. That's what I'm saying. You playing all these. I didn't say Hamas. I said pro-Palestine. No, it don't matter, bro. They don't want. It ain't just making you look bad. They started shit. They killed and essayed all them innocent people. Nah, you can't do. They got to stand up to that. So don't nobody care. Seriously, y'all could cry. Then, like I said, there's people that went into Palestine, did interviews. They're all with it. They're all like, yeah, they do it again.
Is Rudy Giuliani said this yesterday, so you're a great guest to be here.
Right.
Defend Rudy Giuliani.
I wasn't going to entertain nonsense today, and so at this point,
everybody's getting tired of the racism shit.
I will say.
Everything is racist. Yeah, everybody, that's your only racism. We get the racism. The Israeli, the Republicans, racist.
That's right.
I should die. I didn't say that. You said, what does beeper mean? Don't give me a fake. I did not say you.
And see, instead of the arguing, I didn't say that. No. He said a funny joke. Like, yeah, I ain't say you should die. You know exactly what that means. You trying to start shit. So you trying to set shit off, huh? Is that what you doing? Don't back down when somebody try to do that. That's it. They trying to punk you. Don't back. Oh, so you saying I should die, nigga? You saying I should die? Hold up, bitch. What you doing? Don't do that. You don't let nobody ever do you like that. It ain't even about being on TV. Cause if you ain't on TV, that's you definitely in a fucked up situation. If you don't need to settle that shit right then. Let them know. Oh no, nigga, no. Don't do that shit. Definitely don't do that. Don't you? Yeah. Don't do. Like you got the wrong one or the right one. Like yeah, whatever, nigga. And if that's the case, if we in the, like, okay, then yeah, you should die, bitch. Cause that's not what I said. But you want to keep being funny. Keep being funny, nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm telling you. These motherfuckers, don't let them get away with that shit.
Guys, why did you say with my beeper?
What did you mean?
What did you mean by the beeper?
Is it they tell? What did you mean? It's everybody know what he meant. If y'all supposed to be news people, y'all are newscasters. You know exactly what happened. So and then I'll be like, so what do you mean? You're saying I've said that means you're admitting that you're a Hamas terrorist. So why would your beeper go off? Why would Israeli special forces give you a beeper or infiltrate your supply chain and give you a beeper? But that's funny. She stopped. I think she knew I was gonna say something. It's not, because it looks like she's so diligent. She ain't that. They told her to stop because they know I said something earlier when she's walking that way. She don't need no help. She's totally fine. She is not wore out. Exactly. She did it on. She is not tired. Exactly. If anything, she gonna outlive everybody. Exactly. Why that's what they would say when I was little. If anything, she go outlive. Well, yeah, liberal. Oh, she didn't know. She don't. That lady is perfectly. It's just funny because she's so small. Like she about 4'9" or something.
What did you mean by the beeper? you said, I hope your beeper doesn't go off.
Ryan, stop talking.
At least have the
You know,
guts
ain't
to
no
support.
stop talking. It's like, see what I'm saying? You don't let them. See, y'all. See, you need somebody real to go in there with them. It's like, nah, don't try that shit. You know what it is. So what you're doing, if you're worried your beeper, yeah, I said what I said. And if you're worried your beeper gonna go off, and you should, you know, why would you die? Why would your beeper go off unless you're part of a terrorist cell that is really special for? That's what happened. They infiltrated their supply line and replaced. It's just like a move. They replaced the regular beepers that they use because they went back because they don't have the money to have ComSec and da. So they went back to, you know, beepers to be slick. And yeah, yada yada yada. You know, and the intel, military intelligence, Israeli intel found out. And since they did that dirty shit October 7th, yeah, it's fair game. They replaced the new shipment of beepers with beepers. They had a small amount of explosive put in. It's all on the news. You can look it up. They explain what. And so if he's talking about, oh, your wish is like, so you're saying you're part of Hamas, a terrorist organization, and you're upset. Your feelings are hurt because you know, you don't want to get a beeper that's going to explode. Nah, that's what he said. I'm not twisting his words, because there's how also your beeper, just because you're Muslim, a regular Muslim, there's no way you could think that joke that all Muslims beepers should just go off and explode. So what you're admitting is you're a terrorist. If you took offense with that means you're part of a terrorist cell. There's no other explanation. There's nope. Because regular Muslims around the globe, none of them have had their beepers go off. If they got a beeper. First of all, why you got a beeper as a Muslim? That means you're part of Hamas and you're trying to stay below the radar. You don't want to use a cell phone. You don't even want to use an old-fashioned cell phone. You know, remember from the 2000s. You don't even want to use one of them. So that you got old-fashioned pager. Try to be slick. But the intel. So there's pictures of it, you know, because, you know, some of them was inside a store and it, you know, like blew that nigga hip off. Bow. You know? So you can't play baby, cry baby, and you said you wanted me to die. Are you a terrorist? So that's what he should have said. Are you I know I got time to think. Especially with them witchcraft games that they play. You don't have that much time, but definitely don't apologize.
I'm
so sorry.
Bring it back.
This is why yesterday's rally was disgusting.
Don't call us Nazis, but I'm going to threaten the brown guys a terrorist and kill him.
Because I didn't.
I'm gonna threaten the brown guy. Get the fuck out of here, little bitch.
Say Donald Trump was Hitler, but do you know who stood on a stage yesterday and said, I want to come to the Nazi rally? I don't have to make up words and call you something. You're saying it for yourself. And what you just said right here, apologize, but I will tell you, I don't accept that apology, and you didn't even say it to me. That was disgusting.
No, you shouldn't have never apologized to any of them. To him, you don't even know. Ain't no way in hell. See, yeah, you gotta get no. Nope, you can't. No.
But I can be offended when you don't even say it to me. I'm not Puerto Rican, but I was offended by what he said yesterday. And I'm offended that the former president and potentially future president would allow it and go for 12 hours and not say, I don't care. Because you know what? When Kamala Harris...
And then he didn't call Puerto Ricans garbage. They have a trash problem. Sanitation. It did it, you know, as usual. Stupid ass Democrats and black women. I was offended. How the fuck is so you want to go to Puerto Rico and go to the nice? I bet she does. She goes to the nice expensive vacation spots. Her on a girls trip, and then come back to America. But the rest of the island is full of trash. See how nasty Democrats are. You're like, well, he did. He should make a joke about it. Because that's a joke about the leadership. He's not joking about the people. He's joking about the leadership that let that happen. Kamala Harris, Biden-Harris administration. Puerto Rico is one of our territories. Why can't they ask and get funding to get rid of that shit? And I'm pretty sure, you know, whatever. But the bottom line is, Don't play these games. Like nobody said Puerto Ricans are garbage. He said the island is full of garbage. And then you got stupid motherfuckers in the comment section. I saw yesterday. I saw beautiful beaches. Yeah, the beaches are beautiful. That's where the tourists go. And they dump all the trash in the city where the regular Puerto Ricans live, dumbass. And why would you? People are, yeah. If you vote, you deserve whatever.
Put out statements about switching up opinions. It wasn't good enough for Republicans.
Why are you looking at me?
Because you said it.
Why don't you take this back a little? What a mess. What a disaster this network is. Look at it. Actually, you know what? Thank you, CNN. Thank you for allowing us to see what's allowed to be platformed, the hatred for Republicans that is allowed to be platformed, and then the consequence if a Republican dares hit back, right? Look at the expression. Look at the eyeballs. Look at it's actually great.
That's why I said, you're like, you better put them up seriously. I just said it before. What the fuck you looking at like that? Yeah, you better turn that frown upside down. I promise you. And it's not a joke. Remember, I get it from the little when we was kids. Turn your frown upside down. I done said it before. Nigga, you better turn that frown. Oh, bitch, you better turn that frown upside down because you looking hard. Like you want to do something. Like, oh, no, hell no. No, shit. Like,
you really do get to see what the other side is made of. And debates like this. And you get to see where these.
See, that's what we're talking about. They do shit like that to get us riled up and then say we're the ones. But see, the good thing, all the same people are seeing it because they're so stupid. They really think that just saying racist on TV when everything is being recorded and sane people can discern. They're the ones who are doing all of trying to egg people on and playing victim and throwing shots. And then when you say something, trying to get back at you. So everybody's seeing what's happening. That's why nobody's scared. That's why that comedian said what he said. Because we knows that you idiots are going to lose your fucking mind and not even listen to the joke. And really what he did was bring attention to something that needed attention brought to. That's all that was. And as usual, they took the bait. Yeah, they took the fucking bait, as usual. And then, you got, like I said, for the rest of y'all, you got stupid people. Because I done seen people like this in high school. Again, no, don't try to play it off. No, I didn't see. That was, especially back then. That's why I'm so adamant about because we didn't have video cameras and da-da-da. That's why, I have, people. Y'all tried to destroy my reputation, but my reputation ain't, a bullet, none of that. It's the I don't lie. People know that. So when I like, shit's popping, they know. I know what's going on. That I'm not just jumping into some shit and getting everybody just thrown into some shit. Even if we win, but it got to be a reason. Even in the hood, it got to be a good reason. Like, did he say that? Yeah, he said, or did that happen? Yeah, that's what happened. So nowadays, that's why y'all try to say like me, I go overboard, but it's like, I don't know no other way that I don't have to change my way. And like I said, the best way to not have me go overboard on you is just don't do no stupid shit. And really ain't that hard. Like I keep telling you, it's easier to do the right thing. It's way easier. Your life will be easier. Everything. You won't suffer. And literally the suffering is at your own decision making, your lack of money, all that. Everything will just start falling in line. Everything. Even just because you did the right thing on driving, you ain't cut nobody off. Everything, because what it is, your mindset is different. So you ain't doing that nasty shit. That's how that works. It's not karma because you didn't cut nobody off. It's just you have a different mindset. I just use that as an example.
Here's the reaction to this is that CNN has banned Gudersky from ever appearing on their network again, and have canceled whatever contract they may have had. And then the host has had to go on and give apologies.
Hey, I'm sure everyone has seen what happened on the show tonight. I just wanted to address one quick thing. As you may have seen, Ryan was asked to leave the show, and we have put out a statement saying that he's not welcome back on our air. There is a line here on this program, and it was crossed. But I want to be clear as well that we did not ask Mehdi to not come back. In fact, we really wanted him to come back and finish the show. We had a lot to talk to him about. And we really hope that he'll join us again soon. But for those of you who are wondering why he did not come back, I just want to be super clear that that was not in any way because we didn't want him back at all. And I won't speak for him, but I just wanted to make sure that you all knew that that was not what happened.
Again, you can't have it both ways.
You can't have it both ways. You see these folks, man, these people, but they're losing. That's it. That's a good thing.
All Republicans are Nazis. That's not only is that fully allowed on CNN, they're begging for the guy who does that to come back on air. There's no consequence for him for literally engaging in hate speech.
Yeah, so the Muslim, he could come back and to call everybody else, but see that's why nobody watches CNN. You know, if you go talk shit, you gotta expect, you know, somebody, and you know, you just gotta have your shit together. You know, so hey, you can't play victim. You can't just be like, oh, you can't say this, yada yada yada. But you started. And see, that's what happens when you go in there and the leader is a black woman. And yeah, she tried to sound educated. Hey, you know, it's tolerance. You know, we're not going to tolerate that and blah 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 blah. That's why y'all are punks. If you're a Democrat, you're a punk because you know, you're beholden to women. I don't care if you're 6'8", 280 pounds of muscle. You're a bitch. On the end, you're a tiny little girl with a skirt on, like the Rock in that movie, The Tooth Fairy. You know,
Against Republicans, no such thing as actually hate speech. But listen, you call somebody a Nazi. I mean, you're like, these are how you get assassination attempts. There's no consequence for that. CNN issues a statement that they've banned Gudersky, but that they are begging to have Mehdi Hasan, who does nothing but like ride around calling Republicans Nazis. They're begging to have him back on. They can't get enough of it. CNN's trash. Mehdi Hasan realized that Ryan Gudersky is Nazi. Rushed to leave CNN. Guess which one?
And so yeah, you can't call. That's what there's. You know, like yeah, nigga, and he confirmed it. I mean, literally the way it's supposed to go. The same two dudes. Muslim dude, he's supposed to bust out laughing like, nigga, fuck you. Ain't no, you know exactly, because he got him. That's all he got to do. And then you're not backing down. I told you, it's just, I didn't got before. It was, you're back and forth, blah, 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 and the other nigga say something, and you yourself, you bust out laughing. It's like, nigga, fuck you. That's it. There's nothing but instead, he get all, did you just say I should die? Blah, 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 blah. That is the lamest, you know. The Muslim dude, and y'all Muslims supposed to be this and that and against all the da. That's some. He embarrassed y'all. His man card should be all men of all races should take. We all should take that nigga man card. You got. It's I done seen it. I done had it happen to me too. I done done it to people plenty of times. I'd have been on both sides of that, you know, exchange where, yeah, you got, like, and it is, because you're a hoe if you get mad and try to fight. That nigga got you, you know, that's it. That's the end of it. His joke was funny. And you know, like I said, it's plenty of times. I still remember those jokes when I got, you know, it was funny, hilarious. Like, what, whoa, nigga, why the fuck, yo, something like that. That shit is funny. And he, and like a little bitch, he turned into a hoe. Oh, you hurt my feelings. Oh, he called me a terrorist. You call him a Nazi. Both are equally reprehensible. So why? So what's the dealio? Why you get to be and play victim and and run up under a female, has it, oh, come here, on her bosom. Yeah, she take you into her bosom. Oh, it's all right, baby. Yeah, the mean old man, he won't do it no more. Exactly, that's exactly what happened. He won't do it no more, baby. Yeah, mama got you. Yes, come here. This is it's like, nigga, please.
Like, draw a lot. Like, you either have values that you live by, and you are going to have a network that is above name, like this type of name calling. You can't select and choose what slurs are allowed, right? You can't say it's
Exactly. Everybody know the rules. All men know the rules. Every man, every real man, we know the rules. You can't select and choose, nigga. Is just like grade school. You go with grade school. You gonna cry? Oh, you gonna cry, huh? By high school, all schools are the same, white or black. Everybody, we got jokes now. Oh, you gonna cry? Now we're just being funny, like we're kids again. Oh, cry, baby. We're just joking now. Or the same joke, like I said, is nothing but dudes. Oh, come on to mama. We're joking. I might say, come on to mama. He's sorry. It's like, oh, he got, and we, his feelings hurt. You got. You can't. Man rules, man. You can't do that.
Really does give up the whole ghost. Gives up the whole game here. This really happened on CNN. Gooderski makes a beefer joke, gets a struggle session and removed from air immediately. Hassan calls people who affiliate with Trump Nazis and gets coddled.
Oh, damn, see? That's exactly what I said. Didn't I just say that? I didn't use it because I haven't watched this. This first time I'm watching the whole thing. I saw it this morning. I just said that. Come here, baby. He said coddle. That's exactly. See, all men, we think the same. It don't matter races. Don't matter. That's what I'm telling you. It don't matter what race you are. All us real men, we think the same. That's what she did. She said, come here, baby. Yeah, come here, baby. Mama got you. She rubbing his head. Let me hold you in my bosom. She really need to be one of them big chicks with the big old titties. I ain't even talking about sex. Big mama. Yeah, come here, baby. Yeah. She should start hugging. She should have started hugging him. And, start rocking and humming. Yeah, that dude got he killed her with that one. She should start humming. Yeah, baby. It's okay, baby. Yeah.
Son, you guys are Nazis. Gooderski makes a beeper joke. Guess who got fired by CNN? That's exactly right. And Hassan is a terror apologist, says Ben Shapiro, who calls half the Americans, including Ryan Gooderski's, Nazis, and then receives a throwaway joke about beepers in response. CNN's response is to ban Gooderski while begging Hassan to return to their airwaves. Sounds about right. And you saw, of course, here, the whimpering and whining, whinging of Abby Phillips on CNN. All hell did break loose, but actually it's something that I'm glad happened. I'm glad it happened because it actually shows you what is allowed. They will openly allow. No one has been punished for the assassination attempts on Donald Trump. Not even the people who have been engaging in the assassination. Like Ryan Routh, the government, Ryan Routh, the guy who tried to kill Trump last time, he's like being coddled by the federal government. They're not allowing his trial to go forward. Not even the assassins themselves. But certainly not the people who foment the language that leads to the dehumanization that allows psychopaths to think, well, maybe I'm going to go kill Hitler today, right? Or that dehumanize an entire political movement that represents hundreds of millions of people in this country. Understand what just happened. Many Hassan called Ryan Gooderski, Polish American, a Nazi. Ryan responded with a quip. Ryan was kicked off. CNN apologized. That's how it works at CNN. Yeah. Okay. So it's okay for Mehdi Hassan to genuinely call Ryan Gooderski and Trump supporters Nazis, but Ryan can't make a joke about Hezbollah, says Siraj. There you go. CNN is fine with Mehdi Hassan calling Trump and Jews literal Nazis on hundreds of occasions, but they banned Gooderski for the entire network for making a pager joke that they deemed hateful. Ryan Gooderski is far from the most hateful person there. Well, That's going to be hard to argue. Not going to lie, this is a bar with a rap battle. Man, yeah, I have him go rap battle again. Ryan Gudersky has had many mic drop moments on CNN. We wish we could put.
How is that hateful? That's what I'm saying. I think nobody nowadays who's hateful. It wasn't. It was never hateful. That's what I said. They're demonic. People that say that are demonic because they're superstitious. Because remember they believe in manifesting and speaking into existence. That's not hateful. That's their problem. If that's the case, everybody would be a millionaire. You could just speak. That's why they go so hard with the racism. Oh, racism, you can't say that because they believe in and see, that's what I said. We have them, technically, we got them on a technicality when they do that shit because that's forcing your religion. And you're like, he's a Muslim. No, he's not a Muslim. That guy, if he's offended by words like that, he's not a Muslim like that. He's a devil worshiper communist because they believe in that talking into man. That's witchcraft. That's witchcraft. That's why they're broke. You can't. So they got to do spells. Exactly bippity boppity boop. That bippity boppity boop shit. So no, there's no the hate speech or whatever the fuck. It's like, no, if you're in a battle rapper. And it seems like okay, that's why he roasted or cooked that dude or whatever you want to call it, because he used to that battle rap shit. I don't like that type of shit. The freestyle. It just but because me that's the East Coast rap shit. Oh yeah, that broke shit. Battling in the '90s. Yeah, that's that broke shit. You riding a train and a bus, and you got a book pack. They always had a backpack. Because they're riding bus and train and they battling and no, look at your shoes and this and that. That's where drop the mic come from. Lame white people took that, drop the mic moment, drop the mic. Yeah, lame ass shit. Fuck drop the mic. Yeah, drop some dollars in my pocket. Some money. Fuck, that's what gangster rap about. Money. I know, dropping the mic, and both of y'all broke. Freestyle. That's why it's called freestyle. Yeah, pay style, nigga. Pay me.
I heard Sarah McLachlan song underneath this because that was his swan song on CNN. You will never see this man on CNN again. But they're begging Mehdi Hasan to come back. That tells you everything. Here we go. Greatest mic drop moments ever. Ryan Gudersky.
Okay, but at 60 years old, which is about what she is, she had a transformational life experience, apparently, where in 1,000 days, she has changed from a Bernie Sanders Democrat to a pro-choice Bush Democrat. She has abandoned almost every position, not just on fracking, on reparations for senseless slaves. She was gung-ho.
And that dude, that black dude, he's always crying. No, he's crying for real. He cried for real all the time. That Van Jones, I cried,
multi-trillion-dollar policy, never mentions it. She's completely against it. Obviously, the transgender illegal aliens in prison, which she did sit there and say that she was for. She was against ICE. She was for open borders, defund the police.
But before these Haitian immigrants came to this town in Ohio, there were jobs there. But those jobs were open and going unfulfilled. And employers were doing everything that they could to fill the jobs. No one would fill them but Haitian immigrants who came for work.
The reason there were jobs.
Why are you blaming them for
I'm not
that?
Blaming them. I'm not blaming them. I don't hate Haitian immigrants at all. It's not about them. It's about us. And the fact of the matter is that in 2017, under Trump's presidency, the reason Springfield had this surge was because Japanese companies started investing in Springfield because they trusted the Trump presidency. And after years of declining population, they added this huge explosion of jobs.
Okay.
President Trump tried to end the Haitian temporary protected status. It went into the courts. Then
So you just say this about hang on. We do have to go, but let me just let me let you finish.
No, they're not.
Let me let you finish.
So you're admitting you ran into me. You sent me back a decade, you dumb bitch. You actually made everything cheaper for me. Hey, yeah, dumbass. You know, you're a moron. You stupid. Everything's been exposed because of your dumbasses. I wouldn't have known. So if you wouldn't have ran into my truck, you dumb bitch. So you tried it again yesterday. No, what was that, day before yesterday? So you know what? Okay. So y'all are, I don't have, you don't have proof, but yeah, trust me, it's going to be proof. The watches, you didn't set me back. You just motivated me even more. You dumbasses. So you're running around causing accidents. The girl jumped out of the car, got sued by my company. You didn't set me back a decade. Oh yeah. So what you're saying is, yeah. So you right, because that's why you ran into my truck, not because you hated it, but because my insurance was only $50. It was paid off, and there's nothing you could do. Okay, now I prosper even more. I got paid back even more. Dumbass, you paying for it. You didn't set me back. I just got richer. My pay exactly. I just got richer, dumbass. Everything finna be paid off. And actually, I wouldn't even thought of all this if you wouldn't have ran into it. Seriously, I wouldn't have thought of anything that I'm doing right now. I forgot about it. So thank you, dummy. You just, so really you ain't accepting, and it's not me trying to play it off. You really, remember I said I didn't remember, because otherwise I would have been fixed my credit when you ran into the truck. But I wasn't even thinking about that. I wasn't even thinking about it. Everything. But like I said, I see now it was it was the timing. See how everything is timing? Just like you keep having an airplane ride around and it ain't no smoke, you stupid lame ass bitch. No real nigga talk about fucking smoke. You want that? Who the fuck says you don't want that smoke? You lame ass bitch. You ain't no fucking G. You ain't no gangster. You ain't no real nigga. Don't nobody say you don't want smoke. Only bitch ass niggas from New York, East Coast niggas say smoke. Who the fuck says smoke? Show me one Easy album, Tupac talking about smoke. Anybody, Ghetto Boys, anybody. And it ain't even about that. Nobody I know my whole life says you don't want no smoke. Only little kids say you don't want no smoke. Broke ass little kids. And I got 2 raises this month. 2. Finna hit, dumbass. What are you talking about? Right on time. And all this is because of what you did, dumbass. If you wouldn't have did it, I wouldn't even thought about that. You didn't set me back a decade. You actually put me right on track. You reminded me, dummy. It ain't no smoke. Ain't no such thing. I'm not fucking 18-year-old. You don't want that smoke. What the fuck is smoke, bitch ass nigga? Y'all niggas retarded. What the fuck is this smoke? Like I said, your project kids talking about, that's what your project kids that they told were gangsters. They gave you money. I don't know what they gave you, and you're fucking retarded. Go back to school. It's like you didn't learn your slang. Look. Y'all slang is stupid. Stupid. When have you ever heard me tell somebody, "Oh, you don't want no smoke. You don't want no smoke"? First of all, when you say that type of shit, that means you're scared, right? You don't want no smoke means you're trying to, you don't want to fight. I've been told you where I'm from. I don't fight. I don't talk. Y'all don't do anything. Y'all run by. Y'all walk by. Y'all run by. Y'all did this and that. Y'all don't do anything. And then try to act like, no, you're like you just said. You do all this, follow me. So you're the one coming at me telling me I can't, and I do everything I want to do. You can't do shit. You had your little stupid Mexican illegal Migos, do little shit like that and run by. You can't do shit. It's like, just like this guy. You know, it's just like these folks are just fucking crazy. And see, that's what I'm saying. You do shit and try to play it off like you're not doing anything. You set your people, and then yeah, what he gonna do? Play victim. Call the police. So no, you didn't set me back anything. You can't do anything. You can't do anything but play victim. And see, that's why he's sitting in the van. That's why he's sitting in the truck. It's like, no, you didn't make me move. What you were doing, if you would have fucking ran into me, you would have been goddamn fired. There, this number right here. So there's nothing you can do, homeboy. That's why he's looking down. Because he knows what he did. And no, you can't cut off my water. I pay a bill. The bottom line is, as an employee, it's like, you're driving a commercial vehicle. You don't just get to just keep pulling up. If I'm standing here, hey, sir, I'm coming through. Yeah, that's why back in the day, see, this is the new shit. Used to be, how's my driving is on the back of your vehicle. This is the woke shit. So they think they could do just like, yeah, they think they can do anything. It's like, no, there's no. That's what I told you. You're a bunch of punks who don't do shit. You're a bunch of punks who think they're protected, but your protection is about to be over. Ain't no smoke, bitch. Nobody talks like that. You don't want the smoke. That means you don't know what to do. You're trying to think of what to do when you tell somebody you don't want no smoke. You ain't real. And then you be like, oh, you better get it. Like, no, bro, no. You started this shit. Don't try to play it off. Don't do all that fuck nigga shit. Don't act like, oh, he better do it. Yeah, he need to. No, don't act like no female. Don't act like no bitch. Oh, you need to take your man. No, nigga, you know what you did. Don't play like no hoe. Man up. Like, yeah, I did that. Don't play no games. Oh, we'll cut you what. No, you won't. You won't do shit like that. You don't get to steal people money. And, you know, so yeah, y'all stop all this dumb shit. Y'all keep talking about, you know, like dumbass. And it's not even me trying to look. He's like, oh, you know, let me look on the bright side. It's like, no. I really wasn't thinking about that. It's like, hey, dummy. Hey, yeah, you know, I just took a picture of it. So yeah, like I said. So you got mad. And see, no, dummy, you didn't take me back a decade. All you did is gave me another mission. That I always accomplish my missions. So you just gave me a mission I didn't even think I had. Thank you, dummy. We are like the dumbest niggas in history. It is like, yeah, now when I got money, you know, what I do. And so, yeah, you talk about broke. So you're mad because I keep calling y'all broke. My thing is, don't bother. It's like, what are you talking about? What are you actually talking about? I got 2 raises this month. Now it's like, what are you talking about? And my insurance went down. Because the accident that's what you're talking about. Yeah, that's why you're mad. Remember, I said it on video about 2 weeks ago when I got that truck. My insurance went down because the accident you just was talking about, Mr. Gang Stalker. Thanks for giving me video proof. that you just left a comment. It fell off, so now it's like 3 raises I just got. Dummy. That little raise equal more money that some of you fools get in the whole month period, working. How about that, dummy? I thought you set me back. So you mad? You gonna cry about it? Yeah. Let's go, nigga.